Okay, right now I'm in this little town called Ball Grounds. A friend of mine recommended it to me for some good pictures, so we ran up here really last minute to see if we get some bangers. So I'm gonna chuck a GoPro on my head so y'all can come along. We'll just see if we get anything good. Alright, what is up guys? Coming in hot with the voiceover. So we start off in this little town. Try and take a picture, but you know, get hit with the movie mode. Yeah, snap this quick snapshot, kind of just a warm-up photo. Nothing great, much better to come. Okay, now we are hopping over on these train tracks. I see some really nice lead lines, kind of try and capture that. Actually doesn't come out as a bad photo. I was pretty happy with this one. Here I see this kind of rock thing. Really nothing to be proud of. I honestly hate this photo. Don't know really what I was thinking. I'm definitely just trying to get warmed up and get some pictures flowing. But yeah, definitely not a hot picture. Alright, I'm walking up to this building covered in ivy. Super cool, catches my attention. All the reds with the blue sky in the background. Looks really nice. Snap a quick photo. Pretty happy with this one. I start looking back and I see how the town just kind of follows the road or whatever. I know that sounds stupid, but try and get this cool little picture. Turns out absolutely terrible. Scrapped it all together. Just another burner. Alright, I spot this little barbershop sign. I thought it'd be cool because the sky's pretty like gradient right now. Goes from like a nice blue to an orange. Try and capture that inside of the glass. Not a very good photo, not really what I was going for. Didn't really capture the elements I wanted. But it's on the way up. Not completely terrible. Here I see this cool kind of line of cars, almost not like symmetry, but it kind of creates something interesting in the photo. It just kind of leads you down a line, makes your eyes almost have like a subject to follow into the picture, and I kind of like that. And not the oldness of the first car, but something about it kind of gave this cool vibe. It's kind of rustic almost. Alright, walking up here I see that building with the red ivy again. And a cool little telephone pole. And I try and get to the sky pretty good, but I totally blew it out. So I tried to recover that as much as I could, but if I definitely underexposed it a little bit more, the sky would have been much more blue and much better image, but overall pretty good. Here I see this little like white door and window combo with this grass, which is kind of cool. I see the sky a lot in this window. That's what I really tried to capture. And so there's some sort of, I don't know, the geometry of it just kind of, it leads your eyes into the focal points of the photo. It looks kind of nice. Especially on the second one, the sky looks super sick inside the glass. Right here I walk up to the burger van or burger bus. It's this little like staple kind of restaurant in the town. Super cool. They serve burgers out of a van or a bus. So I try and just kind of take some snapshots, I guess. Nothing to be proud of, nothing I couldn't take with my iPhone. Just trying to get something cool, find something interesting about it. As I start to look in, I see that's where like you sit. I kind of thought that was the kitchen, but I try and capture that through the glass, but it totally backfires and you can't see absolutely anything. So I go up for the overshot of the steering wheel because I thought that might look cool with the seating in the background. Put my hand up on the glass because the highlights from the sun on the windshield and the reflections were just crap, but this ends up pretty cool. Not the composition I was completely looking for with the steering wheel. I definitely get one pretty soon without the steering wheel that I'm much happier with. I believe it's right here, but it just kind of gives it like diner vibe or almost like old 50s vibes, which I really like, really vintage looking. Right here I'm trying to get the crossing signal or the train crossing signals with like almost like a silhouette with the sky in the background. I get one good one that I'm kind of pleased with. I don't really know what I was going for in this one, but it looks kind of cool with the power lines in the background, but nothing too out of the ordinary or too extra kind of cool, but it's not a bad shot. Alright, here I'm behind some buildings. I see this kind of cool door, nothing really cool. And then there's these two old like raggedy glass doors. I really think I could have done something cool with these. I get this nice snapshot, not a bad picture, but then I come over to the side, and I see all this like roof lines and other stuff, and I try and work that into the image. I back up a little bit over by this maroon truck, and after getting this image I'm pretty happy with. It's got a lot of nice points leading into where the windows are, and this cool power lines element that just kind of leads you into the focal point of the image. Right here I'm trying to get a picture just down the tracks with the trees. I end up editing it and it just had so much chromatic aberration that I just scrapped it. There was so much crappy purple, I just didn't know what to do with it, so I just ditched it. I really wish the leaves were a different color, maybe a little bit more orange, and got here a little earlier of the sunset. I'm kind of in like a blue hour right now instead of actual sunset, so that could have been much better. Alright, here I get this cool picture of the train tracks with the cool colors. I kind of like this very simple image, but kind of captures what I was looking for with the train tracks. Definitely could have been better conditions or just a better angle, but it kind of captures what I was looking for in that type of picture. Here I kind of wander off a little bit of a back street, just kind of through the neighborhood part of this town. I wouldn't even call it a neighborhood, but just the houses. See this kind of cool, older, early 2000s F-150, kind of just sit in their backyard. Kind of cool, looks like he's waving with his tire at you, so that's kind of cool. Here's where I think I got the money shot for the night. There was this house with the back porch light on with this super cool, what looks like I think it's a Ford Ranger from maybe the 60s or the 70s, with this super cool teal paint. There's still a little bit of light left, as you can see on the GoPro. It's completely pitch black, but I somehow managed to get these shots, which I'm really happy with. Just the color and the lighting, it all just turned out much better than I thought. I know I couldn't really screw up this location because it's kind of what I've been looking for in my photos pretty recently, just this really vintage, nostalgic kind of vibe. And I think I really capture that here. I make sure to get all of my angles and all the different compositions because I wanted to have at least one good keeper. This one's probably my favorite. Might blow it up on a print, just kind of playing it by ear, but definitely my favorite images from the night. At the last spot of the night, we see this cool old van and this what looks like old loading dock. I believe it's an old Ford van. But yeah, it looks super cool, kind of under this cool orange light, with this old abandoned building looking vibe. Get these cool like shadows and definitely a lot of contrast with the really blue sky. Alright, what's up everybody? Thanks for watching that video or just making it to the end. It was kind of like my first photography based video. Just something I've been trying to get into for a while, because I watch a lot of videos very similar to where people kind of take you through their process of taking pictures. I find that really interesting, and I thought that I'd kind of share my perspective on that and just like my photo process, I guess. So if you want to see more videos like similar to this or any editing videos, just leave something in the comments below. If you liked it, you can hit the like button. If you want to see more of this type of content, you can hit the subscribe button if you so please. But yeah, thanks for watching and have a good one.